with this for weeks. Even guys 2 or 3 times my size, once you get into this position, they cannot get their arm back, okay? And those are the kind of moves I love in jiu-jitsu, where they feel sort of like magic. The person doesn't know how you can stay attached to them so well, and for some reason it just works. He has to expend a lot of energy here if he's even thinking about getting this grip off. So one thing that he can do to stop me coming through from a triangle here is he can post with his opposite hand on my shoulder here. So he'll just take this arm and he'll post here. So now when I try to throw this leg over here, his arm's now blocking it. So my triangle's cut off on that side. So what I do here when I feel this happen is I just put my second foot on the hip. So now I've got 2 feet on the hips. I keep my hand that's on the hip where it is, but my hand that's on the elbow comes off the bottom arm and comes up and makes a little hook here on the top one. Now from here, all I'm gonna do is I pull the top arm towards me and I push the bottom one towards Chris. And then it lets me come through for a triangle on the opposite side. Okay, so he's cut off my triangle on one side. Okay, so I can't go over here anymore. So I keep my hand on the hip, put my second foot on the hip, and I just make this grip on his elbow. Now, as I'm falling, I pull his top arm and I push the bottom one. See what I'm doing? Here. And now my left foot goes over. Again, I can hold the head, up my angle. Okay, so it's just a good wee follow-up, because a lot of people will see the danger there of that first one, especially if you get them with it a few times. So he posts on the far shoulder, come to here, put my second foot on the hip, now I push and pull. Okay, now just a wee tip on that motion there. What I don't want to do with any of these, even the first one or this one, I don't want to try to pull Chris towards me when my back's already on the ground. So what by that I mean, I don't want to get to here and then, because the mat's actually stopping me, what gives me a lot of momentum is throwing my back to the ground. You see the way he comes towards me every time? That's what I'm looking for. And then when I add that a simple push-pull with my arms, then we're laughing.
Just
cool.
basically pulling into that position.
Yeah.